facilities management were very involved in the organisational change, from working on moving our people into new office accommodation. We moved in excess of 280 people over the 2 months, core months of the move process.
The office move was a major change for us. It was our ability to be able to relocate our users without any downtime to those, which was one of our challenges. Implementing Citrix was one of the great advantages, that people were able to close an office on Friday and resume at another office on the Monday without any impact to service, without any disruption to the way they work. We've been able to achieve this from the commitment of the team.
I'm really convinced that because the change message started from David Montague right in the beginning, was supported by executive group and was properly cascaded throughout the whole organisation throughout the year on a regular basis, many forms of communication took place. I'm convinced that that's the reason we've successfully managed to get through this change.
I think the change has affected the team because we liaise quite a lot with other departments within L&Q. There's been quite a lot of movement with the housing management team leaders, and this does impact on the staff, because if they need to know what a reporting line is, then they're not always sure who they need to go to.
Well, change is constant. We use that as one of the values, but it really is. Everything will change, and all you can do is try to change with it. While some major programs may end, everything is changing. New technology comes in, processes change, people change, and so people really need to be able to adapt to change quickly in order to succeed.
In terms of the approach to change, I think when you get over that initial fear, that initial uncertainty, then I think it's a focus on, well, what are our objectives? Why are we making changes? And I think if you focus in on keeping people involved, communicating, and making sure that we're all engaged, and we realise that actually we have something to gain from the whole process, and we have something to add to the process as well.
We have a very good team, the IS department. They work together very well, and it motivates you. A lot of people have worked on Saturday and Sunday and still coming to work on Monday, and none of them have complained. That's been a motivation for me as a manager.
It's kind of often said, but I think communication is so important. I mean, I try to keep my team engaged. The way we work now, people very much kind of talk with each other. It's not emails and all the rest of it. It's communication, it's talking with each other.
What's important to me when leading my team is to give them their own level of responsibility and let them manage their own workload. I need to be there to support them, but sometimes they have to support me because they've got knowledge in areas that I haven't. So sometimes it's really important to understand when it's a good time to lead and when it's a good time to be led.
This year in particular, I've learnt a lot, if I be really honest, about my own delegation. I need to do more, and I think it's really important that we all empower people to take responsibility.
I think L&Q's got a fantastic brand. One of the first things that I spotted when I came to work at L&Q a year ago. And I think that's fantastic, and I think people are very proud to work at L&Q. And I think when it comes to office, that's an opportunity that we really missed until we opened the Cray House office. And really, what the new design concept is describing an L&Q brand for office, and it really does close that brand loop and create a positive working culture for people.
As IT services has improved over the years, greater dependency on IT has been, or greater emphasis on IT is now being placed upon communicating with our residents. And also this directly shows a correlation between our services, our resident satisfaction, and the dependence on our IT infrastructure. Our data that we hold, the speed at which our users now get access to our data, and the resilience we're putting into our IT infrastructure to enable us to service our users at all times, has enabled us to accommodate any change from the business side, but also quite to continue delivering service to our residents. L&Q IT infrastructure has been designed that we're much more resilient and we can deliver services at any time and in any way.
By April next year, we want to have everybody on the help desk cross-trained so that they're able to play their part in increasing resident satisfaction by taking a larger variety of calls. So what we're looking at now is cross-training everybody into housing services so that they're able to issue basic tenancy inquiries and deal with maintenance calls and deal with basic revenue inquiries.
I think the future's really exciting. We've been through this year of change and reforming the whole way the business looks, and I think we're the best we can be in terms now of structures and people in the right places. So it's now about consolidating what we've got, building on that, making sure everyone is as strong as they can be, and being united, remembering the values, remembering why we're here and what we're all supposed to be doing, and remembering to enjoy ourselves as well, because we spend a lot of time at work and it's very important that everyone enjoys what they're doing.